today's dish we'll be making some lentils. This is a very popular soup among the Assyrian community, especially for if they're fasting or for Lent during Christmas and Easter, and also on Wednesdays and Fridays, which is we don't eat meat. It's mostly vegan. So what we need, I got three different type of lentils here. You got the orange lentil, the green and the brown lentils. This comes with the skin on, and I got some mung beans as well. I love this one. And then you need one onion, could be brown or I'm using Spanish onion, and a couple of cloves of garlic, a good size because we like them a bit garlicky, and some celery stalk and leaves. I'd never discard this. Now this is a vegan dish, but because my husband likes it with a little bit of ham, so I'm using this leftover bone from roasted ham that I made before. We carved all of the meat and this is left, and there's some meat in there to flavor it. So it's a very simple ingredients. Then we'll have spices, and I'll show you the spices during cooking time. What we do first, we will just mix everything. And then I'll wash them and leave them to soak for about half an hour. I'll wash them until the water starts clearing, because it was a little bit of like a lot of starch. So as you can see, the water is really coming clearer than before. Before it was very hazy, so it will be almost ready now. Get rid of all the starch. Okay, that'll do, and we'll leave them like this for half an hour. Okay, let's start cooking. I got the stove on medium-high heat, so it's hot now. I'll add some, I use mild olive oil. I never use extra virgin olive oil for cooking. We'll let it heat up nicely. Usually, like my mother traditionally uses only the orange color lentils. This is my way of cooking lentils, so I'll combine it like different methods and into one. I will be first adding some yellow mustard seeds and some chili flakes into the hot oil once it's heated up, and then we'll add all other ingredients and the spices and stuff. My mother doesn't do it this way, she does it the old-fashioned way. This is my way of cooking lentil soup. Okay, we'll add 1 teaspoon of mustard seeds, and half a teaspoon of chili flakes. If you want it spicy, add more. And we'll wait until the mustard seeds start popping. I'll put the lid on halfway like that so they won't jump out. They start popping. Now we'll add onion. We'll add garlic. Okay, now it's time to add the spices. I'll add a teaspoon of marked paprika, black pepper, and I got the 3 different type of curries powder, so use whatever you got. That's the first type. There's the other one. We like our lentils a little bit spicy, not too much, but a little bit. It's nicer that way. And this is the other type, just half a teaspoon. Always saute your spices to get all that aroma again, because they sit in jars for quite a long time and becomes damp. Okay, now I'll give the lentils and I'll be back. Okay, I strained the lentils like that. We'll saute them for a couple of minutes until they get all the spice flavors. We'll add our chopped parsley, celery, beg your pardon. And I got the water already boiled in a kettle. You can add the vegetable stock if you want it to be vegan, or if not, you just add chicken stock or beef stock. I'm just adding normal boiling water because I'll be using the pork meat or the bone from the pork. Once it comes to a complete boil, then we'll reduce the heat so we'll let it simmer. And if you need more water, you might thicken a bit. For me, this is enough. It's 1 liter of water. Then we'll add the bone so we can get the flavors. And we'll cover it. We'll wait for it to come to boil, then we'll reduce the heat. Now for our lentil soup here, you can just taste a little bit of it, see if they are cooked, but you will know they are really ready to be served when all that yellow froth on top, it's gone, evaporated, it's only on the edges now, so you know it's ready. And when the soup thickens, depends how you like it, because once it cools down will thicken even more, so I think this is a good consistency for this one. So we'll switch the stove off and we'll cover it. We'll leave it to rest for 10 minutes before we serve it. Okay, it's been resting for about 15 minutes. It's ready to be served. So what I would do, we'll take the bone out. Now I like to eat my lentils just this way. Maybe I'll add a little bit of lemon, but my husband, he will sprinkle it with a little bit of grated parmesan cheese, and as well some fried onions. And that's how he eats it. It smells really nice. There you go. Lovely. I hope you try this recipe. It's really lovely for winter. And if you're vegan, just don't use the ham. Just use whatever the other ingredients I did. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.